Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show.
Right
next.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ is at the plate as he watches ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gung is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Jason Hayward. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
This is turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Starling
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road, and that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep, and this place, that's pretty good.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Meadows becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. This is line to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look
Leading
to
off for
get
the
something
Cubs,
going here in this
left
scoreless
fielder,
ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit hard down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist.
Leading off
7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Zobrist.
Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate,
catcher,
Wilson
number 40.
Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hey now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 11.
Yu Darvish is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
He's set and the pitch. Adam Frazier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez onto the grass. 2 down. So stepping in, Chad Kuhl. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping.
And we'll have to leave it there as digging in to try it again. Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Happ.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. On to second goes Hayward. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double. Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third.
The batter,
digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Second baseman
settling in now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Left fielder
standing in, Austin Meadows. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayward on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding into the box, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Happ on the move. 1 down. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Josh Harrison stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and a ground ball and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Rizzo rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Number 57 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 57.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Second and third here, 1 man out. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that look like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Yu Darvish. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Frazier will put this one away, and ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is grounded foul. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Adam Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Digging in now, number 57.
57.
He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Corey Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dickerson.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kevin Segrist will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Jason Hayward. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Albert Almora will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Almora is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
Look out, 2-0 now. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1. Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
The next 3-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Javier Baez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Starling Marte. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Starling.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Almora has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The pitcher,
into the box 41. Now, Kevin Segrist. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. David Freese will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted into center field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
First baseman
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Almora going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz. A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing
and he
left
starts
field.
to go after it.
Number
Question
5.
was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it. One down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Tommy La Stella.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Darvish. Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Ready now,
Right
Ian
fielder, number
Happ.
8, Ian Happ.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gung is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pedro Strop.
Now pitching for the
Josh
Chicago
Harrison
Cubs.
stands in.
Number
No hits
46.
in 2 trips to the plate
Pedro
for him in the ball
Strop.
game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. Brian Gunzing will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Starling Marte stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Now batting, Michael Feliz. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Into the box now, Jung Ho Kang. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. So striding in, Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. Justin Wilson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
37, Justin Wilson.
First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Happ sprinting after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now. Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out. Number 2, Carl Edwards Jr.
Baseman, Josh Harrison. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Josh Harrison stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid start.